Hello and welcome. Today I want to show you a Bill Evans improvisational lick. It's something I thought was interesting. He played it on the song But Beautiful, and he played it on one measure. But what I did to make it more practical, I put it over two measures and essentially a 2-5. So the lick sounds like this. I'm going to play it over the key of A flat, which means the 2-5-1 would be B flat minor 7, E flat 7, then A flat major. So the lick sounds like this. Not too complicated, all eighth notes, but the interesting thing is the way they're arranged. So you want to play that enough times so you begin to hear it in your ear, and you can play it just by ear. But the other thing is to interpret the phrase according to the numerical aspect of it relating to the chord you're playing. So in the case of the first chord, which is B flat minor 7, I'm going to relate it now to the B flat major scale, and I'm going to assign each note a number based on the steps of the B flat scale. So it's going to go like this: 5, 2, 4, 2, flat 3, 5, flat 7, natural 7. Now I go to the E flat chord here, and now it becomes 6, 5, 9, flat 7, 6, 1, flat 7, like that. That's the numerical value. Now you can download this from my website and look at this, because I know it's difficult to understand that when I'm reading it off fast here like that, but you can look at it on the page. So here it is again. Now to make it more practical than even, I wanted to resolve it to its one chord like this. Would resolve there. See, because wants to resolve down a half step to A flat major, and that's the third. So again, you want to learn it that way. If you transpose it up to B flat, it'd be, and then up to C it would be. So there you have it. Now you can apply this to any song you're working on that has a 2-5 in it. But what I'm going to do is create a loop now, meaning that I'm going to make it a 4-measure progression, and using that lick within it for the first 2 measures like this. And then put a transition chord here, which could be an F7 or an F7 flat 9 or an A flat, A diminished. So like that. I want to get that in my fingers, and I want to get it in my ear. Now, if I want to, I just can cycle around in that key, or I can make a transition. Like I can go ascending through a cycle, or I can go descending. So descending would be starting in C now. Then to B flat. That's a good way to practice it. And then now I've written out the fingering for this, but of course when you get into the sharp keys it's going to get difficult. And that's the thing where you really are going to develop your ear, because we don't, as pianists, we don't hear it. We're dealing more like with how comfortable it feels in our hands, and it's most comfortable in the simpler keys. When we get into the more complicated keys, the finger gets more complex. So this is a really good exercise for not only developing improvisational skills, but to develop your ear to hear a line and be able to play it in different keys. So the ideal thing would be to not even use the music eventually, but just try to hear it in whatever key you're playing in. But that 2-5 progression with the chord that takes you back or loops or takes you to the next key is always the interesting part. Okay, I'm editing because I want to make an additional point. You eventually want to work this lick up so that you're playing it with a swing feel and applying it to a tune. You know, that's the practical application of it. Otherwise it's just an exercise. But so if you're practicing it this way, like that. Now you can maybe make it swing like this. And then, now there it is in B flat. Now maybe you can apply that to a tune like this. What is this thing called Love? Right? Then bridge. So there you have that progression where it's C minor to F7. So on the bridge now you could put that lick in there. And then, so now I'm going to play over that tune on the second part. Here's the bridge. There you have it. See, now I've put that lick into a tune. And you can, once you've developed the ear for this and the chops for it and understanding, and now you can use that lick in hundreds of songs and also use certain variations of the lick. You can change some of the notes, but you're getting some of this type of bebop, this good sense of how to phrase in an improvisational way on eighth notes. That's the important thing here. So that's about all I'm going to talk about with this for now. You can watch this a few times, download the score or the transcription of this lick that I have for you for free on my website, and check it out and start practicing. This is good for intermediate and advanced people as well to develop improvisational skills on a 2-5-1. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time around. Bye-bye.